Good afternoon and welcome to Shawano News, your positive source in a crazy world. I'm your host, Jaime Lee. Today we're here with Anne Jolles, the inventor and creator of the Grace Trail, here in Navarino Nature Center, to tell us about the latest addition to the trails. I have the pleasure of walking the Grace Trail with the inventor herself, Anne. Thank you for coming all the way from Boston.
Yes, it's my pleasure. I couldn't help but be here because this trail is an amazing innovation and creative expression, as you can see, of Grace Trail. And teams of people were involved in really custom tailoring this to meet the needs of this community and hopefully the world. You know, it's one small step farther into, Grace Trail spreading out and helping people, especially now recovering from COVID, you know.
Let's take a little walk and tell me more about the back history and the future of the trail.
Sounds great.
Let's go. We are now seated at another stop on the Grace Trail. Tonight you're going to be doing the ribbon cutting here in Navarino to officially dedicate and open this trail. Can you tell us about how other cities and other towns can have a Grace Trail where they live? Yeah,
I'd be happy to. So the nice thing is, even though this all started in my kitchen, 22 years ago, I never had a plan then, like, oh, we'll be going cross country with this. But what's happened is, people, the trails, we have like between 5 and 7 licensed trails right now, and we're licensing it to protect, with trademarks and things like that, so that people don't just take it and, it just evolves willy-nilly and then it's no longer the essence of Grace Trail. So we've worked with unbelievable licensees who are so respectful, and what we try to do is tailor it to their needs, their intention, and their communities. So that's why this beautiful Navarino Grace Trail has this beautiful expression with a boulder. And even though I'm from Plymouth, Massachusetts, it's not Plymouth Rock, right? This is the Navarino Rock.
So how long is a trail usually, the Grace Trail?
It really depends. It really depends on the location, what people can put in, their intention, and it's really not the length that's important. It's really, where it is and who's committed to it. And so they're everywhere from very, very small to, I think the longest is 1 mile to 1.5 miles right now.
And like you said, it's mostly about the experience.
Oh, it's all about the experience.
The experience.
It's all about just like what you and I are doing right now, is just like, out here walking and
having the time to connect and actually talk away from the phones, away from...
Absolutely.
And you can do the Grace Trail by yourself, but how special it is to actually do it with a loved one, or maybe a child or a spouse, because you can get support,
no question,
and feedback, and grow together.
That's right. That's exactly right. But it takes permission, because people aren't always as comfortable as you are asking and answering and being vulnerable. It's a risk, to be honest, right? So I always say to people, you can pass. If you're not ready to answer the question, just pass and go on to the next one until you're ready. So it's not like you're exposing someone who doesn't want to talk or doesn't want to think. They need to be given permission to walk their own trail. And it might be a different direction, it might be a different pace than you. And when you're with them, you can just design it for what works.
And that's a beautiful sentiment to say, that we are on our own paths.
Right.
So we shouldn't judge each other where we're at. No. And we're all going to take different paths.
That's right.
But they all go in the same direction.
Right. Well,
to love and back to who we are.
That's
and
right.
to our, our heart.
Right. Right. That's exactly right. And I like to say to people, you walk the Grace Trail with no judgment, no criticism, no advice. Just get out there and walk beside someone, listen to them. What a gift. When does someone actually listen to you? And when are you able to say what's on your mind and in your heart?
To be a witness.
Yeah.
To be a witness. Sometimes with no judgment. I can feel your love. I'm so glad we met. Well, it was a lovely day hearing your story and your vision for the future.
Thank you. Yeah.
For a full listing of all the projects and all the Grace Trails around the nation, make sure to visit the website. For future projects, all the places are located as well.
They're all on gracetrail.com.
And for anybody else that, again, can you tell us what Grace Trail, the letters stand for?
Yes. So Grace is G is gratitude, R is release, A is accept, C is challenge, and E is embrace.
I'm so grateful that I met a new friend in you today.
Thank you. I am too.
And good luck for the Grace Trail and all the healing work you're doing here in Shawano and throughout the nation.
Thank you, darling.
This
Give you a hug.
This is Jaime Lee and Anne signing off for Shawano News. Keep living and loving in the 5 for 166.